Whoa there, it's your man, Nico B. You already know what this is, man. This is the Black Effect. Hit that like and subscribe button, man. You know how we come in, man, with the truth that y'all need to hear. Combating the narrative against black men and women, you know what I mean, across the world. Alright, man, let me get into this. And I want to talk about, this is going to be one of my last videos I do. Unless they do some more stupid stuff. But it's still one of the last videos I do about these female rappers. Because you recently had, Jermaine Dupri, who came out and was like he wanted to see these female rappers do more. And I saw a Thought Crimes video. Jermaine Dupri wanted to see them do more than slut rap. And I saw a Thought Crimes video who was basically trying to make it seem like Grammy-winning producer, just... or whatever, a producer with the accolades that Jermaine Dupri have. Jermaine Dupri is one of the dopest, one of the best. He didn't broke many artists. He got an eye for talent. He's definitely a man worthy of respect, and his opinion is worthy of respect in the music industry. But this Thought Crimes video kind of reduced him to like being some hater or being, like he was a joke or something. But the thing is that's all you get when you get, black men or get anyone to call these black women out on their foolishness, man, because they love this foolishness in the raps and in the music and in the media. Your average black woman likes that stuff. She she looks at Megan Thee Stallion and she gets empowered and things like that. But the video, I want to topic this video, man, why I have respect for Lil Kim and Fox Boogie, the ones who started this slut rap. Yes, don't forget, this isn't a new lane. Go back and look at Lil Kim's first album, Hardcore. Listen to Foxy Brown, grabbing the way she was dressing, shaking my nana till it hurt. The difference between them is they could rap though. They were saying, I'm going to get into that. They were some hardcore lyricists. I'm going to get into that though. I'm going to get into it. So don't try to act like, and that's why that Thought Crimes video tripped me out, because I'm like, man, y'all acting like this is a new lane. They talk about, girls in Houston, they some players. Man, I stay in Dallas. I'm born and raised in Dallas, Texas. Listen, man, and then, ain't no difference between the women in no Houston or no Dallas, and ain't no difference between them more than it is from a woman out there in New York and out there in fucking Philly. All of them, all of them can be hoes if they choose to be. If they choose to follow this Western mindset, this ungodly mindset, this mindset that's going to end them and being single mothers and shit like that, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? But that's anywhere. It's not it's not regulated to a region. And you talking about chicks in Houston is some players. Niggas in that motherfucking Houston is some players. Motherfucking Dallas is got, Landers got some kings down here. You know what I'm saying? You listening to one of them. You know what I'm saying? So I already know how it is, I know the demographic of women and men, but you got a lot of ratchet foolishness going on in Texas and in the South. Yeah, Atlanta, all throughout the South, you got a lot of ratchet, gay, effeminate, foolishness going on, and that's perpetuated by the music. Now, let me get into, like I say, why I have more respect for Lil Kim and Foxy Brown, because Lil Kim and Foxy Brown came into the game at a time where women were getting no play at all. You know what I'm saying? Now it's cool for women to come in here if you look good and rap like a slut. It's cool. The lane is open for you. Nicki Minaj, pretty much took the Lil Kim rap. And, because you see, when Nicki Minaj first came out and she was rapping like she was rapping, she wasn't rising to the top like that. It was a grind. She could have still did something, but it was a grind, you know what I'm saying? She didn't embrace that type of grind. So she was like, look, man, I'm finna go ahead and sell and prostitute myself on wax. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna suck Lil Wayne off and prostitute myself on this wax. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is it's like, I totally get that. I totally get that, why you see that as an avenue to get on, because like I said, Lil Kim already did it. You know what I'm saying? She showed you that that's how you win. She showed, she already made the lane. She was the hottest one. Foxy Brown couldn't get no love out there in them streets. I mean, she did. Foxy Brown did her thing too, because she was hot. Like she could rap, But what I'm saying is those, think about it though. But I know a lot of y'all didn't, you millennials don't know what I'm talking about because y'all didn't grow up in those times. I'm in my early 30s. I definitely know both ends. I've seen both ends, okay? And I'm telling you, and you can go back and just look at the story, like Lil Kim. But why would you, as a woman though, even though Lil Kim them came in and they, pretty much shut the game down for women, because women, like I said, Lauryn Hill was out at that time also. You had Lauryn Hill come out at that time. The thing about it is, the difference with them is they could rap their ass off. And this was a time where lyrics mattered. Lyrics don't matter no more. You know what I'm saying? We don't care about that no more. And for what men want these women for, and agenda that they pushing, lyrics definitely don't matter. Your Megan Thee Stallions, your Lil Kims, your Nicki Minaj's, your Megan Thee Stallions, your Cash Dolls. They have simple raps, man. They basically just coming out and saying what they doing. I'ma fuck a nigga, ride his face, and then I'ma fuck on a nigga, call him bae, blah blah blah. Like, stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? But don't no straight nigga want to ride down the block listening to that. I'm gonna grab a nigga and ride that face and then fuck his partner in the back seat. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't no nigga want to hear that. Low and behest to women, to a lot of these new millennial women, men don't want to hear sluts rap. Like, men don't act necessarily like sluts. They will fuck them, but men don't respect nor necessarily like sluts. It was other things to Kim's character and Foxy Brown's character to why men respected them. Because this was a time in the game where you could not even get in there if you couldn't rap or if your story didn't check out. You know what I'm saying? Now you can make up a story, and now you don't have to know how to necessarily put words together or bars or drop, punchlines and witty things, metaphors, learn linguistics. They didn't worry about that. You had niggas like Wu-Tang in the game at that time, like spitting real lyrics. You couldn't get in there if you wasn't spitting, man. Or bringing something unique, and you had to have a unique style. You couldn't be copying somebody else. Lil Kim and Foxy Brown had a similar lane, but they weren't copying each other. You know what I'm saying? Lil Kim, did her thing. She was pretty much Big's protege, Big in female form. Foxy Brown, she just had she was like that 70s exploitation, star that you seen on the mic. So they had different personas. You had to have that. But with them, like I said, Big, look at Lil Kim, like, Big put her on. But from the jump, she was Big's girlfriend. Matter of fact, she was Big's side piece. So why do you women, look at the end result to these stories? Look at who you following. You only as good. You're not better than the master. Like, that's 48 laws of power. You women copied Lil Kim and Foxy Brown whole shit to the T. And y'all think y'all gonna end up better than them? Like, she was Biggie's side piece. But that's why I have respect for her. And I have respect for Foxy, because they were coming out at the time actually trying to be with men. They were trying to treat men the way that they weren't, supposed to, but they was getting done wrong. Biggie was dragging Lil Kim up and down the board, man, embarrassing her, playing her, even though she was down, riding with him 100%. Even to this day, I'm pretty sure that hurt her self-esteem and ego. You know what I'm saying? Look at Foxy Brown. I mean, she never really got with no man. God, pretty struck her with deafness. You dig what I'm saying? God said, man, you wanna be so deaf? Well, I got you. But I mean, Lord, thank God, God have forgiveness and gave, she got her back. But I'm just saying, like, the way she was living wasn't right. So why do you women want to follow that? I tell you why y'all want to follow that. That's because it's a quick buck in it. Like I said, I don't even really blame you. But for those women who down to do that, down to sell their soul and basically down to go down, the slut route. I mean, if you down to do that, just know that we don't call a spade a spade. You prostituting yourself on wax. Only niggas that really listen to that are gay men. You know what I'm saying? That's why these women come in here and they perpetuate this bisexual agenda, every single one of them. Every single one would not, would is gonna play to this bisexual agenda, like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's they fans, that's their fan base, and they pushing that to your kids, and that's what I don't like. Like, and they try to joke about the video, the shit in Thought Crowd. Yeah, it's a joke, my nigga. It's all a joke, into one of them type of chicks that listen to that is fucking your man. You know what I'm saying? And with no regard for you or no regard for him or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because you think that it's all funny. Yeah, it's funny in games. But see, that's why you have, the people who actually overstand these things, who stand at the gate and who stand in the breach. People like myself, thank God for, his discernment. I could see things like damn near clairvoyance. And this has happened before. Nothing, what I'm saying? This is just common sense. And nothing happens without an effect. Look at the fucking black community. A lot of the men are simps and, have been raised by simps due to that old Jodeci, baby, I love you forever, or I'll do anything, kill myself for you type of shit. And look at niggas. They ran around and had kids instead of worried about getting themselves together. They in captivity, but all they did was have some irresponsible sex and run the fuck off. You know what I mean? Man, niggas about to get this work, man. I don't want to. We done sugarcoating, all right? We done that before. We've done it already. The sugarcoating has been done, but you finna get the bombing from the brothers, cause it's time for solutions now. Yeah, it's solution time now. It's separation time now. I seen, I heard a woman, a black woman saying that she, she don't listen to rap because rap is cringy for her now. That's the good word to use. It is. All this rap, when I be hearing, I be cringing. When I be hearing it, niggas be listening to it when I'm around at work or something like that, man, this new shots be like, ugh. Some new people are making dope music. Don't get me wrong, like Drake, but Drake not really new. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really say him. But you know what I'm saying? It's still some new cats making some okay music, but they are very few and far between. I'm talking about rap music. Now, this people making all type of music, you know what I'm saying? But it's the spirit behind. See, I'm a person who listens to the spirit behind the music. And it's a spirit behind this art. The spirit that you go into it with is the spirit that you put out. And when you put out that spirit, it spreads. You know what I'm saying? That's why these women are willing to be used by the devil. Like I said, but they selling you. And the thing I don't respect, like I said about a Megan Thee Stallion or these new women, is they selling these cash dolls and these city girls. I mean, cash doll is okay with it, but I mean, still the same. They all the same. You know what I'm saying? And the problem with them is they'll sell you the dream of fuck a nigga, I don't need a nigga, this and the third. Meanwhile, they getting their back blew out by a money bag yo. Look at this fucking dude. I mean, come on. Like, are you telling? That's why you have these young girls running around here don't know how to pick a man. They go get a dude who got tattoos all over his face. You know what I'm saying? And all this other stuff. No disrespect to dude, but I mean, good Lord. I mean, like, if he and him stand side by side, it's a stark contrast. We are starkly different. Like, this dude, and that's just the truth. And it's no knock, people are different, but good Lord, I mean, I wouldn't want my daughter dating that fool. And I tell him that to his face. Even, we could be cool, my nigga, but keep it over there. My daughter don't date thugs. Why we championing that? Talking about, I heard some Megan Thee Stallion lyrics talking about, I suck on his dick till on his way to the lick. So he can, and that's just causing these women to put themselves in harm's way. They think it's cool. They just be ride with a nigga who got felonies out the ass, who one step away from the grave, and the woman just beat out looking like Elmo over there, just like ain't shit going on until shit hit the fan. Now she's screaming her head out, screaming bloody murder, cause it's hell to pay. We stopping with this foolishness, man. My niece don't, we ain't checking for no Nicki Minaj's and I ain't letting her check for no Cardi B's and, nothing but love to them, but they got to understand that young girls are not aspiring to be what they're portraying. You have to understand that. It's no way to sugarcoat that. And if anybody tell me that, thought crimes, like I say, they want to make, I keep bringing them up because they made a stupid, irresponsible video. And if you come out and you tell me that you wouldn't mind your daughter being a stripper, being a prostitute, as long as she was a good one or something like that, well, sir, you are one of those people, or ma'am, or whoever believes that, you are one of those people that we are going to separate from. You are a nigga, and that's what it is. I'm sorry, you are what we define as a nigga, and you could keep that going. But that's just anyone. The white person was to say that he wanted his daughter to be a prostitute. I mean, you are a ignorant person. Like, you're not with the betterment of society. That's why you have big brothers and higher minds who police even people themselves. Society itself. God has appointed it that way. But don't nobody want to talk, like I said, these women definitely not talking about God. They ain't worried about that. But I'm getting off topic a little bit, man. I know this is everywhere, but this is just because it's one of the last videos I'm doing on this. With the brothers at Bond, you see the proof in the pudding. Like, women, they telling you, fuck a nigga, be independent, sleep with who you want, sleep with a nigga and his partner, don't have no love for nobody, be a cat lady, end up looking like Lil Kim when you get older. You dig what I'm saying? End up looking like Foxy Brown, being worn out, not having no man in sight, nobody to love you. Kids don't even like you if you have kids, But at the same time, you sucking off money bag, yo. At the same time, you got Nicki Minaj getting, trying to defend some rapist or convicted rapist or something like that she's marrying. She's getting married. You have Cardi B been getting her back blew out by Offset, and I'm not knocking Cardi B for that. I got respect for her for that, because at least I mean, I can respect that. But she lose, the city girl lose, she lose points, city girl points, because you perpetuating prostitution to other women. When you married and have children, you lose. You did all of that. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't have no respect for that. Like Lil Kim, she was trying to stay down and be the woman that she didn't even know how to be for Biggie Smalls, but he was treating her like crap. Same with Foxy Brown and a lot of women of that era, because the raps perpetuated it. You heard that Hey Pop, that Jay-Z. This year I'm playing right. You know what I'm saying? No 615 this year. You can stay tonight. We can go bowling. It ain't like before. Can't y'all see that I'm growing? I was so immature. I was young and having money. Man, Jay-Z ripped that shit. That's the narrative for a lot of men who in my era. Nigga said, man, I'm off that player shit. I need a chick to practice Tai Chi, still can buy weed, give me some good head, and my makeup remind me. Nigga, that was Jigga Man. That was vintage Jay-Z. And look at what he got. You see, he with Beyonce, and you see his ship run smooth. So like I say, man, I have respect for Lil Kim them. I hope I broke that down for y'all, but I don't have no respect for these new age slut rappers. They basically took their grandma. Nicki Minaj is the mother of them. Lil Kim is the grandmother. She's the forerunner of it all. Her and Foxy Brown started it. No other women was rapping about they pussy and all of that, like putting basically porno on wax before them. All right. And so, but you got these women who basically copied them, and and in a time where the black community is in shambles and men is not treating women like, like the way that they were back in the day. Like the raps ain't like that, talking about some biatch. But I mean, at the end of the day, you had bitches and hoes, but the difference between them and women, and men told you that. But that's why. But today these women are selling dreams at the same time sleeping with dudes, you know what I'm saying, and getting married and doing all this other stuff, man, but perpetuating y'all to fail. All right, man, I'm gonna end this video, man. This your boy Nico, it's your man Nico B. So got me all discombobulated. I had to do this though, man. Like, it's a very funny topic to me. I find it funny. You know what I'm saying? Just to see it, because basically, and like I said, this is a society that's becoming backwards. And I'm looking, as a child of the Most High, I'm just looking at it like how God has ordained all of this to happen. The men, a lot of these men are becoming like effeminate ass simps. The simps are who keep who be oogling these women on the media. If it wasn't for simps, these women wouldn't even have a place in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Because it would have evolved already. But I mean, hey, if y'all want more, y'all like it, I love it. I'm gonna sit back and laugh. It's your man Nico B, Black Effect. I'm out of here.